Hey, how are you doing? Thank you for having me.
Doing excellent. I figure by this point it's been probably like 5 or 6 months since the last time you were on with fan film watch and all that. So let's get some spooky shit going on. You're a lover of Halloween era, right?
You know me well. You do. Yes, I love horror. I love Halloween. Anything spooky? Absolutely. Bring it on.
Heck yeah, let's do that. I picked out an It one. Those get confusing when it comes to what you're talking about sometimes because you're talking about it. When I was doing YouTube in the olden days when I was first starting out, before I was known, I had 7 subscribers to the name. I did when it came out, I tried to do a little review, and I was inspired so much by the Nostalgia Critic that I tried to make a little skit, and I thought it was hilarious. It was not funny. The hell's wrong with you? I saw it. What? I saw it. But what did you see? It. Oh, I know. You saw It Follows. The demonic clown remake that everyone claims terrified their childhood. Oh. Do you want to talk about it? Definitely.
That's Woodhouse level humor. It was too sophisticated for the time, but if you re-release it, yeah.
It's like Tommy Wiseau is like, this is my masterpiece. It's true, It's the type of thing. This one's called It Layered Fear Horror Fan Film. This was posted in 2019 on Halloween. This is by Daydream Pictures. They've got just over 5,000 subscribers, but the video has almost 26,000 views. Let's see what we got here.
Nice, very cool.
Awesome.
Okay. Liking the music, very atmospheric.
Yeah. Very atmospheric. Got an artist here. He's got some paintings of human faces, sort of. Trying to see, there's one that looks normal on the right, and then looks like a ghost boy, or like what are those animated claymation sort of like Nightmare Christmas?
Tim Burton looking, yes, with the big eyes.
Tim Burton, yeah, that's what I'm looking at, the Tim Burton looking one. And then it looks like his son drew the thing on top. I don't know. It looks like an evil snowman bucket. I'll see if I can zoom in on the edit of this, because that looks silly to me, but this looks a very interesting chosen pictures to put in your frame at the beginning of the.
And it kind of bothers me that they're all crooked as well, because I'm very OCD when it comes to that.
Let's see if Pennywise can help him out with that. Well, and so considering it's Pennywise, this doesn't seem to be a child here. It seems to be a young adult.
Yes. Our main character looks to be an adult, absolutely.
Yeah, probably in college, getting their art degree, I assume. That's what we're going for.
I keep thinking about that house. That old house where you used to play around when you were a kid. And I remember one day your friends locked you in that house.
Okay, I assume this dude doesn't have a roommate. He's very casually walking over to this.
Yeah, I'd have jumped out the window by now.
Yeah. I assume you didn't just let him in. Whoever is in the shadows.
Just forget that you had a guest sitting in the kitchen. Yeah.
You were alone thinking, and you forgot. Oh yeah, my brother or my roommate's just here, and I forgot to turn on the lights as well and whatnot. I like to have them sitting in the dark. I said I was going to bring them a beverage and never did. Just okay, interesting.
And you were trapped inside there for hours.
Okay, and like the dude's talking about his past, and he's got a kind of a raspy-ish voice. If I know, I haven't had my coffee yet for the morning.
Yes, it's kind of like a Jack Nicholson kind of lilt to it, you know, that kind of the way he talks. I like it. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the voice too. That's cool. But yeah, his reaction needs to be, "What the fuck?
Just like,
Where's my knife? Where's my bat? Where's my gun?"
You were so scared you didn't talk for days after that. I could only imagine what it was like being alone in that dark, filthy house full of spiders. I think that was the reason why you were afraid of spiders when you were a kid.
I mean, there doesn't have to be a reason why you're afraid of spiders. They're just kind of naturally a thing that humans go, "Fuck that! No, no."
Yeah,
no.
yeah. It's kind of an evolutionary thing. Anything with more legs than we have, it's like, nope.
That's a good way to put that. My coworker, he's like he's 17 and he still is at his mom's house at the moment, and he's decided to get a pet tarantula, and I'm like, do you want your mom to die?
It's like, how's that working out?
He just got it. So it's a new one in the house. I'm like, I think she wanted you, when she asked you to kill the or take care of the last spider, she didn't mean get a big pet tarantula.
Replace it with an even bigger spider.
Yes, never show her an empty cage. But I said if he is trying to actually scare her at, like, you know, a week after he gets the tarantula, buy a fake tarantula toy and put that somewhere in the house. Perfect.
Get a bit of fishing wire and just kind of pull it across the floor. Yeah.
Just be ready with the camera so you capture this moment as you almost make her have a heart attack and die of fear of this thing in the house. No.
But how about now? Are you afraid of spiders? Are you?
Shit. Okay, nice effects. Or
Nice.
I assume somebody's actually just standing behind them and doing something, but that looked slinky. So
I like the distortion on the voice as well. That was a nice touch.
Yeah, the distortion on the voice is good. Let's see if I can get Okay, yeah, seeing the eyes glowing in the dark. A big red flag. Other than the person in the silhouette talking to you about your childhood and your fears. Yeah, there's clearly somebody behind him that has their arms up. That's pretty good for their head's not shown or whatever, or this whatever they're doing there is pretty good. And he's spiders and it, of course, doesn't he turn into a huge spider?
Yes. At the end of the book in the film, that's one of the shapes that the thing takes on. Yes.
Yeah, he just transforms entirely.
Why is he still standing there?
I don't know. He seems very under worried. You know,
the level of panic is way too low.
Yeah, way too chill. His key. He just has one key. I don't know about you. With my keys, I have multiple things on one ring. I don't have exactly the just one.
Same. Yeah, I have multiple copies, so I'll have one hanging up, one in my purse. Yep. Usually one in the door if I'm at home. Yeah.
Exactly. There you go. Oh, he's just on the ceiling. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a good sign. Never coming back here again, right? You want to burn down the house when there's a spider in the house. Maybe when there's this thing in the house too, you want to burn it. I don't know.
Yes, and the surrounding, just to make sure. Yes.
You can have a seance, make sure it's banished, whatever's there. Definitely. Oh, and the lights are out. Fun. Oh, you closed yourself in the house. Great. He has a lighter in his pocket. Or did he grab one?
I think he just took it out of his pocket, but I don't know. It's a horror movie trope, isn't it, not to turn the lights on whenever something bad happens? That's the first thing I'd be doing, flipping every switch I could find.
I wonder how many horror films take place like in full-on daylight only, and like there's like never darkness in it. I wonder how effective that would be, just for like a horror film idea, like without
That's an interesting concept, actually. I like that.
No, actually, I think they did one. It's called Rubber. Have you seen that one?
Yes, the tire. Yes.
I don't think they show that many nighttime images of it. It's all daytime. Destroys a bunny, drinks some water, blows up your head. You know, that was pretty good.
I have a soft spot for that film because it's so ridiculous.
It's one of those films that's like you're using what you can with what you got. You're very small. You know, you don't have a whole bunch of actors to work with, but you got some effects and you got a couple things to do. And just why not have a tire blow up heads?
Yes.
Who's done that before? You want to be original? That dude went original. That's all I could say. But I'm disappointed there's not like a Rubber series. I think Rubber sticks.
Yeah, there's got to be a pun that you can make out of that. Yeah,
Rubber rises or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Rubber runs you over. Got some heartbeaty sounds.
I don't know about a lighter. I'd want a flamethrower.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, or you know, he can make one. He has a lighter. Get it some Axe spray. He's in college. He probably has some. And
Yeah.
you got a flamethrower. Makeshift flamethrower. Oh, well, if it says key here on a place in your house that you didn't write that, it must be fine.
Yeah, that's also really bad English.
Key here. That's like how people type in freaking Google these days. Whatever. Like you go, Brie Larson, age. And then it's like, no, that's not... Okay, whatever. Google accepts that humanity is retarded sometimes. And you just gotta...
Sentences. Do you use them? Yes.
Sentences uses. That's how that'd be worded.
You're getting a kind of Shining homage as well with the red writing, you know, like a crayon, the way Red Rum was written.
Yep, that's definitely on my list for next year to watch.
Nice.
I have not seen The Shining yet. Not yet. Oh, I forgot. I put clothes in the closet. Gee, you know, not a key, of course.
I was hoping there's just going to be one gigantic key just hanging up. Why have I even got this?
No. Even that. Then he tries to pick it up and tries to take it out of the room, and he's just not connecting the dots at all. That this is wrong. Pennywise is looking at him in the corner like, did I get a mentally handicapped person? I don't feel is worth it, you know.
I kind of feel bad for the guy.
Yeah. No, well, he sighed, so that means that, you know, totally safe now. Really? Really, bro? It's literally like a trap. You ready for the spooktacular scare? What? I'm not following his logic, really. Oh, fingers, great. Let me hang out in here with the glowing eyes creature and a floating balloon coming at me. Thank you. Because that's normal.
It's got really high ceilings.
Yeah, especially for that. Like, this is like a side room, right? Jesus. Yeah, that's like I get that in the entrances. Sometimes houses have like a randomly huge entrance, I guess. But like, now even that's kind of weird to me, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hello, Governor.
You keep running away. You know,
The makeup on that's pretty good.
Yeah, actually, that is a pretty good Pennywise. He looks pretty good. See, I was always curious, especially when it comes to things that anything to do with Stephen King, because isn't he notorious for being quite exact whenever anybody adapts any of his work?
I'm not sure. I've only seen a little bit of his stuff, so I'm not quite sure in that regard.
That's a really good looking Pennywise.
Yeah, looks good. It sounded pretty good too. For
you keep running away.
You know, the Skarsgård or Skarsgård. Which one?
Skarsgård, yes.
Skarsgård, yes. The pirate.
He's one of the Skarsgårds.
You don't want to play with a clown anymore. I bet you would play something else. What about hide and seek?
This creepy aspect of Pennywise is awesome. The reaction from our protagonist here,
he's
more blank than Bella and Twilight. Like, yeah. I don't. He's just
He's like
the clown here.
Yeah, he's like, I think he's been through this a few times at least this week, so he's kind of used to it. It's like, oh, Pennywise is back.
Another mental breakdown again. They keep on telling me I'm insane. I'm just believing them at this point. Okay, yep. My clown.
Just wants to get back to his drawing. Yeah.
I guess this will be annoying for a few minutes, and then the lights will go back on, and I'll just be able to return to my shit. Okay, I let him think I'm scared or something. Yeah. Leave the house.
Or at least drop kick the door that the clown's hiding behind.
Oh, he's eating him now. Okay.
Okay, that's a good piece of art. It's creepy.
That is pretty good. Yeah, you got a little Leia back here too.
Yeah, I like the Leia.
Why wasn't that on the wall?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, that was a great Pennywise.
Good.
That was great Pennywise.
Yeah, really, really liked that.
Very good. Yeah, it was a very styly. I could see that being like a college project that they did there, but the lack of reaction from the protagonist kind of makes it funny. Yes. I don't think they intended it to be, but
yeah, he didn't scream or he didn't have any lines.
Yeah.
Like, huh?
He didn't say any lines at all. Yeah, zero dialogue. Well, zero dialogue from our guy.
Yeah, he just sighed a couple of times.
He just looked like, I mean, I guess I have to look at him. All right.
Pennywise is back. Okay.
Sacrifice to the demon again. All right, sure. Yeah.
Do you think he does that with everybody that he draws? Do you think like Princess Leia turned up and attacked him when he did that?
That would be hilarious for a horror film or something. She's just like, I don't know what she would say. It's like, oh, you seem pretty sad today. My whole planet was destroyed. What if everyone in your life was destroyed? What if this whole planet was destroyed? What would you do? What would you be on Mars? How would you bring humanity forward, you worthless sack of shit? Or something.
I'm never drawing anybody ever again. That's it.
It's just like, nope, I'm going to be a doctor like my parents wanted. Yes, let's pursue that goal. But yeah, anyway, any other thoughts on this one?
I really enjoyed that. I was surprised at how good Pennywise looks. The makeup was great. The voice was pretty good as well. And that's not an easy character to kind of mimic because he's so stylized. And I think because they tried so hard to get away from the previous Pennywise, obviously Tim Curry. But I thought that was really good.
That was pretty good too. The voice work on him was pretty good, even like as the raspy silhouette or as the actual Pennywise here. was good. The little, even though it was obvious there's somebody behind them doing the arms, it still looked cool for considering, you know, it's low budget short film and everything. That looked good. It wasn't CGI, so you know, the eyes were, you know, probably put there like that, but that was well done there. Well done. Which, before we head out though, which Pennywise do you really prefer? I know you have a bias for Curry, but if you're being as objective as possible, does Curry still come out, or Skarsgård?
I think I would just have to go with Tim Curry because he was the original and because he was so iconic. But I do actually like Skarsgård. I think, you know, they had a big enough difference between the two that they didn't, you know, borrow from the previous film. And I think we talked about it. It just works as a reboot.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I feel like the difference is Tim Curry's It is far more hilarious to me, and Skarsgård does a pretty good job at making it more creepy. But I don't know if I'd say it's like freakier. Again, the movie itself, I think, has too many sound effect jump scares accompanied with it. Every single time there's a jump scare, it's accompanied with the bong, like a huge noise. And it's like, that's not the same as like I'm freaked out. It's just loud noise will startle you. I freak the hell out of my coworkers, out of my mom, whomever, just because I say, hey, what you doing? Or something. And they're like, ah! You know, like scared to kill them, jump, their spirit is going away, their body's just left over as it tumbles down on the ground. It happens all the time. I literally knocked out a coworker, almost knocked him out on accident because they were doing something, they turn around, I turn around, and my shoulders, they were so short, my shoulder was right on their nose, and
oh my gosh,
accidentally decked him in the face. She was trying to sneak past me or scare me, I don't know, but I accidentally knocked her down with that before I even knew she was there. I was like, oh, sorry, whoops.
Damn.
Anyway, we'll leave on that one. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Take care.